Hi everybody, this is Marco, and are we struggling to be confident up at the kitchen line when we are receiving power? Here are your tips to be more defensive at the kitchen line. First, we're going to discuss body positioning up at the kitchen. When we are up here, we're in the best possible position. However, we do not want to be timid and we do not want to be upright. If we are jumpy and a little skittish, it's going to reflect in our overall performance. So when we're up at the kitchen line, we want to be somewhere within a foot of this kitchen line. The closer we are, the easier it will be to execute some of these shots. I want to have a nice, wide, athletic platform. I should not be getting pushed around by the ball. If I am upright, I am that much more susceptible to popping these balls up. So think of yourselves as an offensive lineman. No one's gonna push you around. We're balanced, we are athletic. As the ball comes in, we wanna have a nice wide platform. We wanna kick the butt back a little bit. We wanna be athletic in this position. Paddle is out in front of us comfortably, not too far, not too tight, at least above the height of the net. This is a great ready position for anything coming your way. We are alert, we are ready. When the ball does push us around, whether a drive comes in or an aggressive speed up, from this position, we are gonna have our ready position either straight up and down at noon or one notch to our left for righties, one notch to our left as lefties. We want to get ready to either block backhanded or go forehand outside the body. For right-handed players, it is going to be a backhand outside the left hip, in front of the left chest, in front of the right chest, forehand outside of the right hip. For lefties, it is just going to be the opposite. Backhand, 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 forehand outside the left hip. So my neutral ready position is going to accommodate for all of this. I'm going to be calm and I'm going to react based on the balls coming. I do not want to be upright. I do not want to have dancing footwork here. I want to be as still and as reactionary as I possibly can. This will play good pickleball. Common mistakes at the 3-0 level are keeping the paddle too low below the net and having too lax of a body position. I do not look terribly ready for a fight in this position. I want my paddle up a little higher. I want to balance my knees out, widen my stance, and be in a much more powerful position. I look a lot more ready here than I do here. A great way to test this is to film yourself at the kitchen line. Check out your ready position. How wide are your feet? Is the butt kicked back? Do we look like we're balanced and athletic? If these are not satisfied, these are simple corrections that can be made in our body's positioning. From this position, if the ball is coming in, I want to keep my head still. I want to move only with the shoulder. The quieter my body is, the more reactive and the quicker I will be. If I'm dancing around and I'm off balance, I'm simply making this harder on myself. So here's a couple examples of some bad positioning while we're blocking at the kitchen line. Does it look stupid without the ball? Yeah. Okay. Another high-end tip we should be doing every single time is pointing the paddle head in our ready position wherever the ball is going. This will always keep us in line and keep us on target, regardless of whether we are making contact with the ball. We'll keep anticipating and keep moving with this, trying to insert ourselves whenever we go. If we are not paddle tracking wherever the ball is headed, we're gonna find ourselves out of position and we're gonna find ourselves late reacting to the ball. This will keep you in the moment, in the point every single time. Follow that ball wherever that ball is with your paddle head. Here are some bad examples of footwork and body positioning while taking incoming power from your opponent. Now, here's some good examples of how we should be positioned getting ready for incoming power. Beyond your footwork and your body's positioning, we already discussed we're gonna stay low, we're gonna stay wide. I wanna try and make as minimal of a contact out in front of me as possible. I wanna think of small jabs, either leading with the knuckles or leading with the palm. The paddle should never get behind you. There will not be time for that. Small reactive movements. Notice, my body is calm. I'm not doing a whole lot of movement with it. It's gonna complicate things. Keep your positioning small, keep the paddle out in front. We are either leading with the palm outside of the right hip as a righty, or we are leading with the backhand anywhere in our body's circle. Small, consistent jabs. Think of boxing here, jab, not haymaker. Here's a couple bad examples of too large of a swing. Lastly, after we've executed our block or our counter, make sure that you return back to your ready position. We're only gonna let loose from this on guard spot when the point is over. Learn to live here. Here's a couple examples. If the ball comes in, we block, we get right back into this ready position. We do not know what the opponent is capable of doing, meaning we always want to be ready while the ball is still alive. We're going to track, we're going to hold our ground, we're going to make small forward jab reactions, and we're always going to get back to this neutral position. If I get stuck out here and drop my paddle and the ball comes in next, this is when the game gets scary. Learn to live here. A great, simple, classic pickleball drill is to hold a ball in your opposite hand, and every single time we make contact with the ball, we connect with the other ball to ensure that we are in our ready position. So when we hit, we make contact. We hit, we make contact. This will always keep you in your ready position. Simple, old school drill that not enough of us do. Once again, to keep ourselves always in the hunt for the following ball, starting out in a neutral position every time keeps us available to going forehand and backhand. If I'm exclusively stuck backhanded and my opponent starts targeting my right hip, this is not an ideal contact position. If I get back to neutral every time, I am available to go for a forehand or a backhand. This way, no matter what comes in which direction, we're putting our best foot forward. Let's see this one more time. Next time we're at the kitchen line and we feel a little intimidated, make sure that we have a wide athletic stance, that the body is calm and reactionary only from the shoulder. Small, compact motions, and get yourself right back to that ready position every time. If we can do this, we're gonna play good pickleball. Those are the skills you are going to need to be more confident up at the kitchen line in defensive scenarios. If you would like more content like this, please like and follow Pickleball Union for more videos to come.